We're starting this video out differently. We're not doing a short because we decided to make a spontaneous trip to Fargo, North Dakota. So we're adding North Dakota to our map.
We're close to Canada, eh?
Please stop doing that.
We're right there, eh?
You're going to get us canceled. We got off the exit. We're heading into downtown Fargo. We're going to a place called Brewhalla.
Brewhalla, baby.
They're supposed to have several restaurants there and a brewery, of course. We made it to Brewhalla in Fargo, North Dakota. What a cool building. But even neater, look at this. Of course, this is the first thing Kurt noticed when we came in, this building right here. And there's like a ghost sign or something on the front of it. We're going to go in. Well, we're here to eat, but we decided to come all the way to the back and check out some of the little shops here. And they have some things too that are not restaurants. Kurt's already found something. Dog dad. I like it too. They have tons of stuff here. Interesting stuff. Look at all that. That's so cute. Somebody was standing around the sign and I didn't want a video, but the place here inside is called Barkin Biscuits. I think we're going to go in here in a minute. It's called Unglued. They have Fargo shirts. Right here in the middle, there's a place. This Refillery, a place you bring the container to fill with eco-friendly household and personal care products. Pretty cool. A plant supply. Right here, they have all kinds of things. Paula, here you go, darling. All sorts of succulents for you. Right here, this is called Mangata Wine and Raw Bar. Right here in the middle. We're going to eat at the Bird Wood Fire Pizza.
Which one are we wanting?
You should get a text when that's all done, in case you don't come back in like 10, 12 minutes, maybe a little bit earlier.
We stopped and we're going to get a vanilla latte to have with our pizza. And there's the menu. I got an iced sugar-free vanilla latte. Kurt got a hot vanilla latte. But there's the menu. And they have grab and go stuff right there. And then they have a few little things right here. We're sitting inside and I saw this out here. Thought I'd come out. Got a place out here to sit. Look at this thing. Right there. It's attached to the building I was talking about, or not attached to it, but it's right next to it. There's a fire pit out there and some tables, lawn chairs. This is really neat. And there are tons and tons of bricks. Why, I don't know, but somebody has the answer to that, please let me know. Nice day today. It's not too humid. We were hungry. I forgot to show the pizza. There's a better shot of what it looked like. With the peppers and onions and everything.
Very good. Very good.
Yeah, I'm shocked. It's very good.
Tell everybody where we are.
Yeah.
There's a fuzz remover.
We came back to finish up our shopping. Yeah, I'm not going to get that right now. And I just realized what this says. I love it. Less is more, unless it's kindness, toilet paper, or sleep. So we are buying some of these. I talked to Addie a little while ago, or I texted her anyway. And I was telling her that we were at a place that reminded me of this place we went to in Atlanta with them. And I couldn't remember the name of it. So she said it was Ponce City Market in Atlanta. This is similar to that, and it looks like a much smaller version. But downstairs, we came up on the second floor. They have gelato and stuff right there. That we bought some things over there, some stickers and cute little things like that. Plants, they have plants right there, and then the raw bar right there. We got pizza over there, and down below us and behind us is the brewery. Neat little place. If you're here, come by and get something to eat and shop around a little bit. You want to hear something weird?
You just said this. You just came out of the bathroom, so I don't sure I want to.
I say it. The bathrooms are really cool. So if you're here, go to the bathroom. Make sure you check it out. It's really neat. I love the bathrooms here.
I'm scared now. I got to go to the bathroom.
Go. We didn't notice this coming in, but we noticed it as we're coming out. There's a hotel here. That was a really neat place. And we're out of here, but we really don't know where we're going. So
We're going to look up some thrift stores.
we are going to look up thrift stores, but there's also a couple of places that we might check out. One is actually a Scandinavian center, and if we go there, we'll put that footage here. If not, then we'll let you know that we didn't go.
Cool beans.
Right? Outside, we came across this old bus, right? It looks like an old school bus.
Yeah, but I think it's still active.
Look at that.
I mean, I think they still drive it. You know, it's got a license plate on it.
Look at that. That's neat. All right. After seeing that bus, we looked up the Wandering Troubadours of Finland, and they are participating in the Great Race.
Yep.
I mean, who
That
knew?
bus is a support crew.
Yeah. And it said, we were looking it up, reading a little bit about them, and it was saying that they don't take it very seriously. They just take it as a fun trip, and they family trip on that bus. So that's what that is. It was interesting. Look them up. Oh my goodness. Somewhere between that last video and this one, the mics we had stopped recording. So I don't know what happened, but it's something we need to check into. We did decide to go and find the Scandinavian Center. So we're just riding around at this point, heading over the river actually back into Minnesota. And we were enjoying some of the scenery. We saw the Forum. But we're getting ready now to head across the bridge right here and head back into Minnesota. And off in the distance, you can see the white spires right there. That's actually where we are going. We're heading over there. So this place is called the Hjemkomst, and I actually think I pronounced that correctly. The Hjemkomst Center. And you can see the spires there. Apparently that is what they're known for, because you see it there and you actually see it on the building here too. So we're heading in. And like I said, we're actually in Moorhead, Minnesota at this point, not in Fargo, but it's just right across the river. And this is the entrance. The big reveal right here of the ship coming up. There it is. This Viking ship is a full-scale replica of what is called the Gokstad ship, and it was built in Minnesota and then put into dry dock in Duluth during the winter and then sailed to Norway in 1982. As you can tell right here, during the sailing of this ship, the dragon lost one of its ears. The ship was built by a gentleman named Robert Asp. He was actually from Moorhead, Minnesota, and he had a group of people helping him out. But the sad thing was that he did not actually get to see it sail to Norway. He was able to see it sail to Duluth, where it was put into dry dock but he died of leukemia before he actually got to see the ship sail across the ocean. Kurt was pointing out a crack in the hull. It almost made the crew turn back, but they decided that they were going to try to fix it themselves. So they were actually able to fix it and continue sailing. Kurt took the camera at this point and held it up because, of course, I couldn't reach it. So he looked inside. You can see one of the cabin areas. Probably not a lot of people get to see that because they're not tall enough, but we were able to get the camera up there to see in. So that is extremely interesting. Out back of the center, there is a stave church replica, and they offer guided tours on the hour. So we were there a few minutes before 2 o'clock, so we joined the tour. There were a few other people there with us. Right here is a small replica of the actual church. This gives a little bit of information about the replica, who did it, how it was done. The tour guide was very interesting, but she was very difficult to hear, and I'm probably going to miss some of the information that she gave. This is a weather vane that was outside, but they had to remove it. Tells a little bit of information right there. This is an exact replica of a stave church somewhere in Norway. And there are some pictures toward the end that show what the church looked like in the 1880s and then again at 2018. But right now, I'm just going to show a little bit and put some music here for you to enjoy. Well, as you can see, we did an entire outro standing here in front of this really neat mural talking about our day. We talked about going to the place we went earlier in the day, and then of course here, and everything that we learned about the area and the history of the ship and all of those kind of things. But we're going to leave it right there, so I will put some links to some things in the description notes. And we're just going to say goodbye now.